All right, welcome back to Heroes and Villains of Literature. This episode is going to cover the new episode of Dexter New Blood, Too Many Tuna Sandwiches. So, this episode is more about Kurt Caldwell than anything, and the development of his relationship with Harrison, which... Side note, I think that's kind of weird. I don't understand what his interest in Harrison is. The only thing I could think of is he's looking for a replacement for Matt. Someone to pass the family legacy on to, which is looking like membership in the Hunt and Kill Girls Club. An interesting note about Kurt Caldwell is in the episode when Dexter was stalking the podcast chick. This is all still wet. When he was stalking the podcaster chick, trying to figure out what she knew about him, Kurt Caldwell invited her out to his cabin. And he said it's been in his family for 4 generations. I think that's an important piece of information because if you look at the amount of missing girls on the wall in Angela's office, there's a lot of them. So, unless Kurt Caldwell's been killing 2 or 3 a year, there's no way to get that kind of number. So far in Dexter New Blood, he's killed 2. Maybe he's killed 2. Because remember, in past videos, I said that I think it's a hunting club of sorts for rich guys. So the amount of girls on that wall would support the theory. Also, the cabin being in Kurt Caldwell's family for 4 generations could also support the theory of him belonging to a family of serial killers. And Matt Caldwell was the next on the list. But when he disappeared, Kurt lost his heir apparent. You know what I mean? I still think Ed Olson is in on it. You haven't seen Ed Olson since episode 3. So I think pretty soon because Kurt looks like he's coming unhinged because his ritual wasn't met in the proper way, which is why he did that weird shit with that girl that he killed in the last episode, like trying to reconstruct her face and shit. Damn, all these clothes are still wet. I'm gonna have to redry these. She's gonna be pissed. Why didn't it? Let me see. None of the clothes dried. Sorry, I'm folding my laundry while I'm doing this video. I'm just gonna dump this back in. My clothes, all her clothes, just pull out her work clothes. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I think Kurt Caldwell's interest in Harrison has to do with the fact that he's trying to replace Matt. You didn't get much more story on Harrison in this episode, just, solidifying the fact that he's angry and he wants to hurt people like he told his now girlfriend. The weird thing about that scene was that he had his knife on him. I don't know what his intention was. He was wearing gloves, which he never really does. So was he planning on killing her before she decided to give him the butt? I don't know. It's a good question. Or was he just keeping the blade on him for protection? Because, that's just his security blanket, having his blade on him. Not much more story progression on Dexter either. His girlfriend found out that he's Dexter Morgan, obviously. But that's all there was to that. She found out he was Dexter, got mad at him. He explained his side of the story, and that was that. Didn't look like there was going to be any more, investigation into that. Dude, what does this dryer not work? So as far as my theories go, this is actually a pretty good episode in my opinion. There's a lot of under the surface stuff that it concentrated, like I said, mainly on Kurt Caldwell. He's probably going to end up being murdered by Dexter very soon. I thought it was going to be this episode, but maybe not. Well, obviously not. He still lives. But in the next episode preview, Dex is going to start his process of stalking Kurt Caldwell. For sure. I swear, Dex loves to get involved with his victims. Loves to get involved with his victims. This has been his thing since the original series. Sometimes he just buddies with them, but every once in a while he starts shit with them, like he did with Arthur. And like he did with the brain surgeon and a couple others. Like Travis Marshall and Miguel Prado. But pretty much the main big bad in each season he starts shit with. But I don't think Kurt Caldwell's the big bad. I think Kurt's family has been killing girls for 4 generations. If that cabin's really been in his family for 4 generations, this has been going on a long time because there's a lot of girls. So I think if Dexter doesn't kill him relatively soon, he's going to start grooming Harrison to be the next Caldwell killer. Induct him into this hunting club of sorts. I still think it's a hunting club. Until there's confirmation that it's not a hunting club, I'm going to stick to my story. Shit. Damn, it's all still wet. I can't. I'm just going to have to bring her some pants and a shirt. But anyway, with that being said, next episode should be interesting. I don't know what to say about Harrison. Like he's teetering on the edge. He's confusing me because he's showing signs of being a serial killer, but he's playing the angsty teen role. Yeah, I don't know. It took me a while to make this video because I couldn't really analyze the episode properly. But from what I did see, they're trying to throw you off of your original beliefs in the series. Like Kurt Caldwell is the big bad now, and all the heat's off of Dexter, which isn't going to last very long. The next episode is going to concentrate on Angela's friend Iris and Dexter doing his forensic deal. So we'll see what happens next episode. Hopefully we'll get a little more clarification on Kurt's interest in Harrison, what Dexter plans to do about Kurt Caldwell, and how things shake out between Angela and Dex, because that all came to a standstill. It's also entirely possible that Kurt is getting ready to change his MO, and maybe he's going to target Angela's daughter, Harrison, as his next victim. We'll see. I don't think it'll go very well either way. I think Kurt's done with his killing. But the disappearances won't stop. Because, again, I believe Ed Olson is in on it. I think it's a hunting club for rich guys. I keep getting that hostile vibe. So, we'll see. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.